Sometimes to be black is to be born into slavery. It is to be declared guilty for a crime you know nothing of, sentenced to a life of constant running and fighting, proving that you're not metal or steel, that you feel that you're just as human as the person next to you, capable of pain. Shall I cut open this vessel so you can watch it bleed? I promise I'm deserving of this air I breathe. Sometimes to be black is to stand before a mirror, watch your reflection, point a gun at you and shoot without flinching. It is to carry this feeling of hate and you sit in your body and you don't completely understand why, but you've labeled yourself a failed experiment, a disease the world needs to eradicate. Sometimes to be black is to wonder whether your destiny is a tombstone engraved murderer, criminal, thief, pauper, or just another in line to die by the hands of a white man or a black man who has forgotten we've already suffered enough together, we'd be destroyed apart. Sometimes to be black is to cram your mother tongue on the way to a village whose history you barely know of. You fear they'll call you the child engulfed by a city that is not her own. You are wiping your mouth of every trace. They'll never know how deep your teeth sunk into the white man's food. It is to wash your tongue from every language that is not your own, hoping that this time you will connect with the old strong tree that is your grandmother, roots thick and so deep into the ground she calls home, her wrinkles, a map of roads she longs to walk on, a land long gone, a time she may never know again. In her mind's eye, she holds blurry stories of the past, full to the brim with conviction. Sometimes to be black is to practice how you will explain to her that freedom was merely an illusion, that it will take many more generations to escape the mental prisons we still live in. How do you tell her that a man who looks like her and calls her mother is wreaking havoc in countries? How do you tell her that the oppressor she sang off in struggle songs is a different face now? Sometimes to be black is to watch a man that shares the color of your skin stay you down. There are armies of him at every turn. Has nobody taught him of his history? Does he not know that the graves of his ancestors clang and clatter? Their cries have birthed activists and protests. Does he not know you may kill the body, but the spirit lives on? Sometimes to be black is to pray, but still wonder why a God whose name is love would brand you with such a mark. You wonder how it is you will survive the rest of your days as an outcast, with this weighty baton, this cursed inheritance that keeps being passed on in the seemingly eternal relay. But if only you knew, it is only the artist that names his art. It is only the creator that says what his creation is. You were made in the image of three in one, in the likeness of God you were formed. Every inch of you speaks of the goodness of God. You are evidence that his hands carved beauty, skin, powerful enough to absorb the sun, eyes, a gateway to a soul rich in culture, hair, a crown passed down from old like a sacred family heirloom. A God whose name is love fashioned you into a being worthy of admiration. Sometimes to be black is to learn that you are not less than. Power and greatness lie within you. The heavens marvel at how magnificently you were formed, and so should you.